So I didn't get to do much on Sunday other than visit my old friends at Black Ice, Jared and Jamie. Again, I actually apologized to them for the video that I shot with them at Capital Audio Fest because the fucking thing hasn't even cracked 500 views yet, which to me is bullshit. That thing should be over 5,000. I mean, it wasn't about me, it was about them, right? And, I don't have the exposure that a lot of the other channels do. Fair enough, okay? I'm just a little guy, but, I edited the interview. I sent it to Jamie. Jamie approved it, and we put it up on YouTube a week later, right? Didn't do any interviews this time around. Frankly, I didn't have time. But let's talk about Saturday night, folks. So Leo invites me out to dinner. We go to dinner. I think it was P.F. Chang's across the street at the mall. And honestly, I went to P.F. Chang's maybe 6 years ago, and I had a really bad experience over there. And then Leo's like, well, fuck it, he's buying anyway, so what the hell. We go to P.F. Chang's, and the food was fucking kick-ass, and I'm drinking coffee today, guys, because I drank enough on the weekend, which I'll get to in a minute. So we come back from P.F. Chang's, and Leo's like, I'm heading upstairs. All right. So, you know me, straight to the bar. Go to the bar, shoot the shit with my friend Roy. And there was some few other people there. Friday was really, happening downstairs, You had your usual audio celebrities, as I like to call them, hanging out downstairs. And I think I saw Michael Fremer there, but I don't know the guy, so I can't really talk to him or whatever. But yeah, so getting back to Saturday night, I go down. I hear some music on my way to the elevator with Roy, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go check it out. So I walked down to the end of the hallway and walked right past the MBL room. I wasn't really curious about it anyways. I hear music, okay. It's the TAD room, but they've got a door here and they got another door over here. So I see this door is locked, but this one's open. So like a little kid, I open the door and I go inside. It's this big, huge room, and the fucking TAD speakers here and the AB mono blocks down here. All their kits all set up and all the signs. But I'm already half in the bag at this point, right? And it's just Audiophile J, US J, not the Canadian kid, the US one. So Jay's there, and he's doing a very serious evaluation. He's making notes. He's got his camera on. So I don't want to bother the man, right? I see Dave the rep there and two gentlemen from the Florida Suncoast Audio Society. And they're like, yeah, come on in, man. And then nice and quiet, I see Dave. I said, can I get a drink at the bar? Yeah, man, go for it. And they got like Japanese single malt. Poured myself a shot. I quietly go sit down. I keep my mouth shut. Jay's doing his evaluation thing, leave the man alone, right? So, they were playing some, Man with the Long Black Coat, the Dylan track, which, by the way, ELP did do a cover of in 1994 in the Hot Seat. So after Jay did the evaluation, they had the big towers, and then Jay wanted to hear the little ones. So you've probably seen it on Jay's channel already. When they moved the speakers in, that was Dave and me. So understand that the big TADs are 120,000, and the little ones that were 100 pounds a piece with the bookshelf stands are 90,000 a piece. Now Dave the rep and I, we're moving the speakers from their location to where we need to position them for Jay. I could barely lift my fucking side of it up, man. And you got $90,000 worth of, speakers in your hands, and God forbid you slip or your arms give out, you're toast, man. I mean, not just financially, but physically. I mean, that fucking thing will crush a man, right? So we get everything into position. Jay does another serious evaluation, and now my shot glass is empty. Fuck it. I grab the bottle, came over, gave Jay a shot, gave myself a shot, and then the guy from the Florida Audio Society. And again, we all, kept it civil and all this stuff. Jay finished his second evaluation. There's the best part, guys. So Dave and I put the speakers back again. Scared shitless that I'm going to drop this fucking thing, and I'm almost pie-eyed, but not quite. Now it's getting to like just after 1 o'clock in the morning. We put the speakers back. Jay's all done. Dave looks at Joe, is there something you'd like to hear? Oh, let's see. I just got the 40th anniversary moving pictures, and I did rip side 1 and side 2 to bring to the show. Can you put on Camera Eye, side 1? Or side 2, sorry, track 1? Sure. So he pulls it up on Qobuz, and because there wasn't too many people, Wi-Fi is not buffering out and screwing up. And I'm telling you guys, if I had $1 million, if I won the Powerball tomorrow, I know what rig I want. But the problem is, the bookshelves would fit in this room. But the big ones that are $120,000, no, you couldn't get, even if you could get them in here, the room's not big enough. But the smaller bookshelves would work. The tonality between the 90,000 and the 120,000, and I said this to Dave, the characteristics were the same. Blow your mind imaging, soundstage, all that. But then when he played the Camera Eye, now you guys have heard this before on videos, and you always think that people are full of shit. You had to be in that fucking room, and I don't give a fuck. You cannot record what I experienced, okay? It was like I was transported back to 1981. I'm in the studio somewhere outside of Montreal. I forget what city it's in. Or Quebec, Le Studio, Morin Heights. Yeah, that's it. That's what the LP credits stay anyways, and the CD credit that I've got. It was like you watch the video for Limelight or Tom Sawyer, even though I was listening to the Camera Eye, it's like you didn't even have to close your eyes, man. You just keep your eyes open, and it's like Geddy Lee's right in the middle, singing right in front of you. Neil Peart's drum kit's just kind of behind and off to the side, and Alex Lifeson's guitars are just where they're supposed to be. Not so much his side of the stage, but as if he's in the studio. It was just, I couldn't get that in here, right? I can't even come close to it, but I'm happy with what I got, right? It was the first time in my life that I went to one of these shows. They had these $1 million rigs in there that played like $1 million. And of the 3 shows that I've been to the Von Schweikart room. I already told you guys the nasty experience I had there. Been to all, again, you guys saw the previous videos from me and from everybody else. You go into these big rooms and everything looks cool and there's music coming out of the speakers, but because there's so many people sometimes, you'll never get the quote-unquote sweet spot. But this time, not only did I have the sweet spot, I got to listen to what I wanted to hear. You never get that opportunity at these shows, right? So yeah, that was the out-of-body experience that I had that night. And it wasn't just the booze talking, which I'm about to get to now. So Dave kicks us out of the room. It's about 1:30 in the morning. So as I'm heading back to the elevator, I hear the MBL room. Let's go check it out. There's only a couple of people in there. And they've got side 1 of Toys in the Attic. I don't know if it was on tape or whatever. All I know is it was nasty. Everybody was raving and humming and hawing about the MBL system, and that it was like the cat's ass. Like, you got to hear these, And I've heard those before. I think it was at Expona, maybe. Expona or Capital Audio Fest, I can't remember. But also here at LMC. I think it was at LMC Entertainment. I'm pretty sure. And at lower volume, of course. And it sounds pretty good at LMC. I mean, if you get a chance, check it out, right? But it sounded nasty, man. I mean, didn't matter if I was already pie-eyed at this point. My brain may be fucked up, but my ears ain't going to lie to me. And I ran out of that room within 5 minutes, man. you know, you give it a chance and all this stuff, and you got all this eye candy to look at, but, you know, so yeah, I got the hell out of there. And then come Sunday morning, like I said, it was make the rounds. Went to go see the folks over at Gishelli, Gino and his wife and the family in there. I think Leo paid a few visits to a few folks. I didn't get a chance to go see the Gershmans. I wanted to. I think I saw Ira's wife. I think I was in the elevator and she was working in the room or something. And I just kind of quickly waved. We had Isabeau play harp all 3 days in a row. I'm going to upload that video. I know others have already done it, but you know, she, like I said in the video, she really liked our room for the intimacy. But I asked her later on, we had the levels a little hotter than it should have been, but she was able to work with it. But yeah, I mean, it was my first time working a show. It was a lot of fun. We had the VPI guys across the street, across the hallway from us. There was a few times, I'll say it here, I don't give a shit. I just couldn't stand what we were playing in the room at certain points. And Leo knew that if I start talking too much, I need to get out of the room and make the conversation out in the hallway. There was a few times I just left the room. I walked across the street to the VPI room saying, told them, you guys are playing better tunes than we are. You know, so, you know, again, that's my show wrap up. That's my experience. It was a lot of fun. You know, it was a lot of fun. I'm probably forgetting a few things, probably because of the alcohol. And like I said, I'm being a good boy today, last couple of days. And guys, that's about it. That's my wrap up for Florida Audio Expo. The next one is going to be Expona. I'm going with my buddy Jeff there. Maybe Kurt's going to meet us up there. We'll see. That's it, guys. I don't really have much else to report. I know the video is a little long, but I know you guys are sick and tired of hearing the same old videos. Well, hopefully this was a little different. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, you know, do all that cool stuff. Throw some comments in the comment section there, and talk to you in the next video. Thanks again. Bye for now.